Let's say that somewhere in France, and this is a parable, okay, somewhere in France, a terrorist attack happens. There was this group, this religious fanatic group, that stabbed 40 people. Yet, five attackers that just randomly began to stab people. 40 people got stabbed. Of the 40, 15 die within 2 days. The rest is on intensive care. So the French police, they go after the perpetrators. But then the detective that's on the case says, I want you to do research in the background of these men. I want you to check their finances. So the police officers do it, and they found out that that terror cell was financed through donations all over France and Belgium. There were like 200 people that donated to that terror cell. Some donated 400 euros, others donated 1,000. And there was this Belgian guy that donated 5 euros each month. Through PayPal, 5 euros went to that terror cell. Well, they had fake um, businesses, like they had fake snack bars here and there that the money was sent to cover it up. But that's what happened. When the Belgian authorities found out about this, they sent the SWAT team to that guy's house. They arrested him very roughly. And while being at the police station, the Belgian detective told him, Karim, I'm just making up a name now, Karim, we found out that you've been donating 5 euros each month since 2015 to this cafeteria over here. But this cafeteria does not exist. When you go there with your car, use your TomTom, there's nothing, it's an empty building. It's an abandoned building. And then Karim said, well, some years ago, someone asked me to help him out with his business, and then the detective told them, Karim, cut it out, man. We know very well that you have been financing this fanatic religious group that operates in Lyon, France. Haven't you heard the news? The detective picks up a newspaper and shows it to him. It's a fresh newspaper. That group you've been financing has killed 15 people. And there are many more on intensive care, and we don't know how their lives will be. So, what are we going to do now, Karim? Are you going to comply with us, or do you need to go to jail? France doesn't have the death penalty anymore, but you will end up behind bars for life. And think about what this will do to your family when they find out that you've been doing this. Then Karim confessed, yes, I've been donating money to it. But what does it matter? It's just 5 euros each month. The detective told them that's 60 euros a year. And it's not much indeed. It's not enough to build a bomb or do anything. But you have been enabling a psychopathic organization that willfully aims at destroying France and the French people. So by doing this, you have enabled harm and you have made that terrorist attack possible. Even though you only donated a few euros, you still enabled it. Now you can't turn back time and undo the terrorist attack. We don't ask you to do that, you can't, but you have to comply with European justice here. You will now work with us. You'll go undercover and help us to pick up all those guys and to dismantle that organization. And from now on, you will promise that you will comply with the safety of the Europeans, of France, of Belgium, and will keep you on surveillance for 5 years until we are certain that you won't fall back into those old ways. You must comply with safety. Karim agreed. Now, that was a parable. The parable was a bit long, but understand the following. If you have others agreeing negative about you, wherever they are, that's an investment against you. That financing evil spirits to operate against you, because evil spirits are parasites. They need to be financed, or they need to be sponsored with, and need to be sponsored energetically. So anyone who has a negative will or a negative investment towards you or negative view of you, they are investing in your doom. So when demons want to kill, steal, destroy, they need this energetic sponsorship of people that agree in the negative. So if you want to be free 100% from any harm, not only violence but any harm, that means that all negative investments against you need to stop. And that means that everyone that sponsors negativity on your behalf, that they need to face repercussions. Correct? But now, there are folks that just want to walk away. They don't want to deal with it, just want to walk away. Some move to another country, some move to another city, some switch jobs. Now listen to me. It doesn't matter where you flee to. If there is investment against you, sooner or later, that dark cloud will find you and will hover around you. So those same old people will not hover around you, but other narcissists will be drawn to you, because that dark cloud, it keeps being generated against you. So if you keep fleeing, you remain in a cycle. What should happen is you ought to be delivered, disconnect from those paranormal strings that inspire you being renewed in your mind. You ought to comply with safety, this means comply with justice. And justice needs to happen that everyone that agrees negative about you, everyone that sponsors evil towards you, face repercussions, or they comply with justice. One of the two. It's then that you'll have complete safety. Or else you and those around you will be affected by whatever's being sponsored against you. That's why I often speak about negative wills. That's why I often speak about decreeing and enforcing righteous judgment. Pagan Christianity teaches you not everyone has to like you, or people have their reasons. Pagan Christianity gives people the right to will the negative. It's their will, it's their lives, their privacy. They have the right to. Nowhere in scripture is that found. And even the Apollonistic governments of this world don't allow you to will and think whatever you want. They say you have freedom of speech and all of that, but the moment you begin to will something that's destructive to the community, they come after you. If you are if you are making drugs that are harming people in your house, people don't care. It's your house, your property, it's your will that you pay the rent. They send the SWAT team into your house and they deal with you. And you can say, hey, it's my property, my privacy, blah blah. They will tell you, you live within the jurisdiction of this country, and in this country we don't take this. You are complying with unsafety, with danger unto these people. We don't care, it's your house. You have no right to enable danger on the people here. If you do, we come after you. That's how it goes in this world with those Apollonistic governments. They are far more realistic than many of the people that listen to pagan Christianity. Of course, as a believer, you walk by faith, you walk in peace towards everyone. Just realize, it doesn't matter how loving, how kind, how considerate you are towards others. Some folks are just wicked, they're just bad people. And what do you do with bad people? You walk in love towards them, but it also implies that repercussions haunts them if they persist in investing and sponsoring demons against you, because that's what they're doing. Well, that's it for now. Hope this video has inspired you and highlighted something very important to you. Well, it's almost lunchtime now. Agree with Christ.